I'm Merely Caruso. It's Thursday, December 11th. Today, fired up over ice time.
Now all of that's gone. And for what? For somebody to make a little bit of money.
Parents react to an arena's decision to rent out its rinks during peak hockey season. Also today, more charges for an accused arsonist. We'll tell you where and when these alleged blazes took place. Plus, cash to combat crime.
There was a security system. It was actually stolen as well, so everything was gone.
How Manitoba businesses can apply for a new security rebate. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Outrage tonight from parents, teams, and coaches over news Southdale Community Centre is temporarily closing its rinks in January to accommodate a film crew, wiping out 100 hours of ice time for scheduled activities. And as CTV's Joseph Bernacki reports, many are now slamming the publicly funded facility for putting private enterprise and profits over people and community during a peak part of the season.
Very disappointed, frustrated.
Hockey parent Laura McMillan's 13-year-old son and his team will be off the ice in Southdale Community Centre for weeks in order to accommodate a film crew in January, and the timing couldn't be worse.
I'm the manager for his hockey team too, so I'm the one in charge of finding all the practice ice and tournaments and things like that. I know how much time and effort goes into it.
Hockey Winnipeg and the St. Boniface Minor Hockey Association released a joint statement Wednesday saying the closure will result in the loss of 100 hours of activity that has already been scheduled.
I can only imagine how the individual families are feeling about this. You want to be playing in the facility that you know, in your neighborhood where you live.
Southdale Community Centre declined to comment, but Hockey Winnipeg says the centre's west rink will be closed from January 3rd to 23rd, while their east rink will be closed from January 12th to the 16th. They say it is to accommodate a curling movie, but Ian McCartan points out ice has been booked for months and is a commodity.
I think that some more advance notice and some more open communication about this could have gone a long way.
McMillan says she found out about the closure through word of mouth. Now she is scrambling to find her team a place to play in January. She's reached out to Niverville, Stonewall, and other rinks in Winnipeg to find ice time.
Now I've got to try and get more than one kid to different places all at once. And it's farther. We're adding on half-hour to an hour-long commutes. What sense does that make?
McMillan questions the reasoning behind the move and says her son is super disappointed.
It's his chance to get out with friends. They get off screen time, get some athletic, they get their training, and now all of that's gone. And for what? For somebody to make a little bit of money.
Joseph Bernacki, CTV News, Winnipeg.
The man accused of an arson spree in Winnipeg is charged tonight for setting 3 more fires around the city. 35-year-old Jesse Wheatland was arrested last month in connection to multiple arsons at several restaurants, businesses, and offices. Now, Winnipeg police alleged Wheatland also started fires near Disraeli Freeway in August, Corden Avenue in November, and Nairn Avenue on November 3rd. Police rearrested Wheatland at Milner Ridge Correctional Center Tuesday and charged him with 3 additional counts of arson. He remains in custody and is scheduled to appear in court Friday. None of the charges have been proven in court. Small businesses in Manitoba can now apply for a rebate to combat theft and cover costs from break-ins. The province says the rebates are worth up to $2,500 per location. And as CTV's Jeff Keel shows you, eligible expenses include security systems, broken windows and doors, and damage from arson.
A line, sewer and water used to work out of this office building, but now owner Jesse McDowell and his staff work from home.
No one would feel safe working from here.
They made the move after a series of break-ins last year where the damage and theft totaled more than $100,000. So from a safety and financial standpoint, it didn't make sense to stay.
There was a security system. It was actually stolen as well, so everything was gone.
With theft and vandalism still a big problem, the province is offering small businesses some financial help.
This is a major fund.
Retroactive to August 23, 2024, businesses can apply for a maximum $2,500 rebate per location to cover costs for security and repairs. Eligible expenses include security and doorbell cameras, alarm systems, motion detectors, window protection, broken windows, broken doors and locks, and insurance deductibles related to damage repairs.
This rebate will help make things like glass break sensors, reinforced doors, impact-resistant glass, and motion sensors more affordable.
Claims can also be made for damage related to forced entry and arson. The rebate is welcome news from business groups, including the restaurant industry, who were plagued by arsons this year.
It's going to be a real good step forward. It's a great start block to be able to move forward in keeping our businesses safer.
The up to $2,500 per location rebate will provide practical, immediate relief for businesses.
The province has set aside $10 million for the program. Jesse McDowell says $2,500 is a drop in the bucket and feels the money could be better used elsewhere.
$10 million, I feel, would probably be a lot better used, invested into stopping this from happening, putting it into the first responders.
Jeff Keel, CTV News Winnipeg.
Members of the Manitoba First Nation are celebrating a landmark court decision after taking the federal government to court. Last week, Federal Court Justice Paul Favell ruled Canada has a legal duty to provide adequate housing on First Nation reserves. St. Teresa Point First Nation and Sandy Lake First Nation previously brought forward a class action lawsuit against the government, compiling a list of more than 100 impacted First Nations. They argued the federal government deliberately underfunded housing on reserves, violating charter rights and causing immense harm. In his 123-page decision, Justice Favell found homes on First Nation reserves were poorly constructed without adequate running water or sewage systems. He also found this led to their rapid deterioration, prompting members to leave the reserves to find new housing. The ruling notes the federal government must take reasonable measures to provide the impacted First Nations with adequate on-reserve housing. A sexual assault lawsuit involving a former Manitoba and National Grand Chief has been dropped. In September, we reported Phil Fontaine was accused of sexually assaulting a child on a school trip in the 1970s. In the lawsuit brought forward by the alleged victim, listed Fontaine and the Saugeen Educational Authority as co-defendants. However, a new filing this week by the plaintiff discontinued the legal action, but it did not state a reason for the move. Fontaine did not file a statement of defense, and none of the claims were tested in court. CTV News has reached out to the legal counsel for the involved parties for comment. The Thompson and Weston families have cleared the final hurdle on the road to buying the Hudson Bay Company's Royal Charter. An Ontario court has given HBC permission to sell the 355-year-old document to two families for $18 million. The families plan to jointly donate it to the Archives of Manitoba, Manitoba Museum, Canadian Museum of History, and the Royal Ontario Museum. The families want the charter to first go on display here in Winnipeg, where HBC opened its first store in 1881. All right, let's bring in Colleen Brady now and get a first look at your Skywatch evening forecast. What are you tracking for us tonight, Colleen?
Snow, snow, and more snow. We have been in this pattern in the prairies over the last week, week and a half of one system after the next, some dumping a lot more snow than others. We've had snow falling lightly throughout the day here in Winnipeg, but not just here. You can see more picking up on the radar. There's more snow coming in from the west yet tonight. I'll show you who will be affected and how long this will last, and then the cold temperatures that will be coming in behind that. So let's take a look right now. First, through the Bath Fitter Live Eye. Bath Fitter, your bath and shower experts for more than 40 years. In the city right now with some light snow still falling, it's minus 11 degrees. With the wind chill, it feels like minus 19, courtesy of those south-southwest winds at 19 kilometers an hour. The pressure is rising and the humidity is 78%. Out in traffic on this Thursday evening, very busy, just a sea of headlights in both directions coming onto and off of the Norwood, not the Norwood Bridge, that would be the Midtown Bridge along Donald Street there, back up toward Confusion Corner.
Thanks, Colleen. What to expect from tonight's Jets game, plus
they aren't asking for elaborate gifts.
Be a Santa to a senior, how a nonprofit is spreading Christmas cheer, and how you can help.
It's time to light things up for the holidays, and we want to see all your hard work. All those nutcrackers, lights, and trees can help you win a $500 gift card from Red River Co-op and have the chance to show off your holiday house live on Your Morning Winnipeg with a visit from Ainsley McPhail. To enter, head to our contest page at ctvnewswinnipeg.ca. Fill out the form and submit your photos. Good luck.
Get Winnipeg's top stories, breaking news alerts, and watch live. Download the CTV News app.
In September, Canada recorded a trade surplus, the first we've seen since January. It wasn't large, only $153 million, but it was a big reversal from the trade deficit of $6.4 billion in August. Exports in September are up across several categories, including metals. Aluminum exports spiked over 18% that month, but it's still a lower shipment than last September, with the U.S. tariff of 50% on the Canadian metal. Here are the closing numbers for the day. The Canadian dollar is up to 72.61. West Texas Intermediate crude is down to 57.90. Western Canadian Select is down a bit to 44.49. And the TSX gained another 169 points, so it's another record close for the index again today. Those are your business headlines. I'm Morella Fernandez.
Market Watch is brought to you by Manitoba Blue Cross. Group health plans for any size business.
The holiday season is a time many celebrate with good company and gifts, but for seniors without living relatives or even friends, it can be difficult, which is why a nonprofit is gathering gifts for older adults so they don't feel left out.
It fills such a huge place in their heart. We get such lovely letters saying thank you so much. This means so much to me. I haven't received a gift since my partner passed.
A&O Support Services for Older Adults is putting on its annual program called Be a Santa to a Senior. It's gathered 950 gifts so far for seniors living independently in the community. However, it's still looking for volunteers to deliver those gifts along with cash donations to buy even more gifts.
There are folks that are isolated, more vulnerable, at risk maybe, and they aren't asking for elaborate gifts. They're asking for, sometimes for food for their pets instead of for themselves. Okay. So there's some really basic needs that people are looking at filling.
The nonprofit is also looking for donations for its monthly food hamper program to help older adults. For more details on how you can help, visit aosupportservices.ca.
Community Connection is brought to you by Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Born to be a hero, trained to be a plumber.
The Winnipeg Jets are still hunting for consistency this season, but coach Scott Arniel says he likes what he saw in the 4-3 loss to the Dallas Stars Tuesday.
Continue to build on that, and that's what I know I've said this before, but at the end of the day, that's kind of what I was preaching again today, is we have to go and do it again. We have to force Boston to play in their end of the rank, get them away from them feeling comfortable being in our building.
Arniel says the Jets need to control play in the offensive end while limiting chances the other way, and they'll put that to the test tonight against the high-scoring Boston Bruins, who are sitting third in the Atlantic Division.
They're playing a real good 200-foot game. You know, they're really rolling their four lines, getting good goaltending, really getting good goaltending, and you know, they have their sort of craziness in the East, all those teams that are clumped together, and you know, very desperate team that's, you know, has to try and really stay in that hunt.
Some promising news for the Jets at the morning skate. Goalie Connor Hellebuck was on the ice for the second straight day as he battles back from injury. However, Eric Comrie will get the start against the Bruins tonight. Puck drop is slated for 7.
The Hockey Report, brought to you by Santa Lucia Pizza. Check out the game day special.
Where anything can happen at Christmas time.
The iconic Winnipeg landmark starring in a Hallmark Christmas movie. We'll tell you which venue is about to hit TV screens and when you can catch it next in Spotlight.
Have a news tip? When you see news happening, let CTV News Winnipeg know. Text your tips, pictures, and videos to 10400. That's 10400. Message and data rates may apply.
We all know just how cold Manitoba winters can be. Imagine not having a winter coat, boots, a toque, or mitts, and stepping out into the cold. That's the reality for many kids. But you can change that. Give the gift of warmth. Donate to Coats for Kids. Spotlight, sponsored by the Casinos of Winnipeg, presenting the Crash Test Dummies Jingle All the Way Holiday Tour.
Colleen Brady is back now for Spotlight, and we begin today with a made-in-Manitoba Hallmark Christmas movie set to premiere this weekend.
That's right, Marilee, and an iconic Winnipeg landmark has a starring role.
Check in to the Grand Fairbanks Hotel, where anything can happen at Christmas time.
Grand Fairbanks, you say?
Indeed we do, in New York City nonetheless. Now, you might recognize the lobby, entrance, and restaurant in A Sweet Holiday Romance. Well, that is because the Fort Garry Hotel is doubling as a ritzy New York hotel. The film is about an aspiring writer who falls in love with a fellow hotel guest. It was all shot back in the spring, and our cameras captured a bit of the movie magic. A Sweet Holiday Romance premieres on the Hallmark Channel this Saturday at 7 Central.
All right, get your popcorn ready.
That's right.
The Royal Winnipeg Ballet's Nutcracker kicks off next Friday.
And we're learning tonight about what's new for this year's production. Guest performers include the Ivan Flepp Memorial Dancers and Rusalka Ukrainian Dance Ensemble, and the company announced some of the celebrity guests who will appear throughout the run. That includes Juno-nominated singer Begonia, Grammy-nominated Rhonda Head, and get this, Marilee, the one and only Dancing Gabe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very excited for him. He'll be great. Look at those moves. He's a natural. Nutcracker returns to Centennial Concert Hall from December 19th to the 23rd, as well as the 26th and 27th. Tickets are available at rwb.org.
Well, we will all be cheering for you, Gabe.
Sure will.
Break a leg.
That's right.
The Time, or I should say Time, has unveiled its 2025 Person of the Year, or maybe I should say People of the Year, to be more correct.
Perhaps. The magazine has named Architects of AI as this year's recipients. Officials at Time say this year was when artificial intelligence became a dominant part of everyday life, affecting everything from the economy to schooling. The edition of the magazine will have 2 covers. One has the letters under construction. The second features tech titans, including Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. I'm gonna chew on that for a bit.
All right, thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome. Well, are you ready for some football? The NFL pregame kicks off at 6. At 7, catch the Falcons versus the Buccaneers. And Children Ruin Everything follows up at 10. It's all right here tonight on CTV.
The CTV Primetime lineup is brought to you by Strictly Amish, exclusively in Arbor, Manitoba.
Busy out there, Kenniston at Sterling Lion Parkway. Drive to conditions. The light snow is continuing to fall in the city. Minus 11 degrees. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
Women's clothing provided by RW & Company. Salon services provided by S&Teak Spa Salon.
CTV Skywatch weather brought to you by South Beach Casino and Resort. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
All right, I hope you got some rest tonight from shoveling, because you might be back at it sooner than you hoped.
Well, you might just be. Don't let that shovel get lost, let's put it that way, because you'll need it. It's been falling lightly for several hours here in Winnipeg, but guess what? There's another round of snow that's more organized that is heading in from the west. Here's a look at it coming in from southeastern Saskatchewan. It will move into the southwest tonight. It will get to us here in the southeast a little later on tonight. Up in the north right now, light snow continues to fall in Thompson, and in northwestern Ontario, partly cloudy right now around Kenora, but Kenora, Dryden, and really across northwestern Ontario, look for snow to arrive on your doorstep late tonight, if not overnight. So we have these 2 bands of snow that really sort of merge into one really early this evening. So we have the snow that continues to fall across much of the north. We've got this band of snow that will be sweeping across the south over the next several hours. It will come through Winnipeg late tonight, and then it moves off quickly into northwestern Ontario, and it will move out of northwestern Ontario pretty quickly as well as we get into tomorrow. Meanwhile, we will get sunshine returning, but a ridge of high pressure building in behind this system is going to deliver a very bitterly cold Arctic air mass, and that means wind chill values in the western half of the province, particularly on Friday night, could approach minus 40. And I'm talking in the south as well. So it's going to be quite cold. Up overnight, we go into Saturday, a little bit of snow hanging around the northeast part of the province, and into Saturday morning, you see we clear out quite a bit, but it will be a cold weekend as that Arctic air mass just locks onto our region. For tonight, cold enough down to -19 with that light snow continuing. Winds out of the northwest at 30, gusting to 50. Those northwest winds will stay strong and gusty tomorrow. The temperature will fall during the day to around -21 in the afternoon under more of a mix of sun and cloud. Then we've got that colder air, even colder air coming in. Though on Saturday, a high of -20 degrees, so comparable to where temperatures will land on Friday, but still -20 is well below normal for this time of year. We should only be seeing daytime highs around -9, so that's much colder. Sunny though, that's the trade-off with that high pressure, but Saturday night we drop down to -27. Cloudier, so that will moderate the temperature on Sunday, -15 degrees, -11 under a mix of sun and cloud, +1 on Tuesday, jump for joy, and then we get back into some snow on Wednesday with a high of -8 degrees. +1 hasn't looked that good in a while. Our first photo is from Jody. That's a look at the northern lights over Winnipeg Beach earlier this week. Nice shot there. And this is a lovely one coming up. This is from Diane, that beautiful bird there, that cedar waxwing in Minnedosa. Send us your weather photos to Winnipeg Weather at ctv.ca.
The CTV Skywatch Pick of the Day is brought to you by the Manitoba Chiropractors Association. We've got your back.
A Dartmouth, Nova Scotia man's Christmas display has become a festive tradition, drawing lots of attention from the community the bigger it gets.
This all started about 5 years ago when my wife, Lynn, said to me, I'd like a Grinch for our property, and I made her a Grinch.
And then he made a lot more. Just like the Grinch's heart, this display keeps growing. Yeah. The family has added more to its Christmas wonderland over the last 5 years, helping put their neighborhood definitely in the thick of the festive spirit. Pretty impressive.
Yes.
He could do set design.
No kidding. That's fantastic, actually.
Yeah, it is. My husband can't even hang lights up.
Challenge accepted.
Well, you know, then it gets cold. If you don't do it right away here, no one wants to do it later. So
1 degree on Tuesday.
Oh, maybe he get. Maybe
there you go.
Maybe I'll fit that into the to-do list.
That's right.
All right. CTV National with Sandy Ronaldo starts now. And just a note, our 6 o'clock newscast is preempted tonight because of the NFL game. But don't worry, we will return to our regular programming tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then.